the 25th of April, I headed up to the Peak District for an event which was incredible, but also the strangest event that I would probably take part in. So I signed up ages ago, way before I attempted the Autumn 100 last year. It just came up and I thought, oh, that sounds really fun. All I knew, super secret test event run by Rasselbock. Price was reasonable. It was all self-supported, self-navigated, adventure. Didn't really know much else apart from that. And I thought, yeah, why not? So I signed up. So then it came around, I hadn't really ran much, hadn't done much training, and I was like, might as well give it a go, see what happens. So I signed up ages ago before I attempted the Autumn 100 and then subsequently took quite a bit of time off running. So my training had been basically non-existent, hadn't really done much training, hadn't done much running. But you know, it was a advertised as a super secret test event. Self-supported, self-navigated from the Peak District to somewhere near Lincoln. You know, self-supported, self-navigated, never been to the Peak District before. What could go wrong? Oh, and the distance that was advertised was about 120 kilometers or something like that. And I thought, you know what? Yeah, I could do that, right? Yeah. I think it said 120. It was about basically it could be up to 100 miles, and I was like, yeah, I'd be fine, right? That'd be alright. Super secret test event was following in the footsteps of a secret agent. So we all got given field officer race bibs, which was really cool, rather than numbers. So we were field officers. It looked very mysterious when out and about. So the event was following in the footsteps of secret agent Kestrel, who was tasked with carrying a device over 100 kilometers and somehow went missing on the way with the device. And we had to follow footsteps and do different things along the way. We had to follow in his footsteps, making decisions, and basically trying to follow the path that Kestrel would have taken. And in order to do that, we had different envelopes to open. So here are all the envelopes. So the first one was open after 4 miles. And then it was like open after 8 miles, open at a viaduct, things like that. And there was also one where they let us know when we could open it. So they all had different things like consequences. The bus if you arrived before different times, one that says wet, one that just says royalty. And inside each envelope was a card which had a bit of information on the back and then the different panels that you could scratch off. So I have no idea what the other ones say because I didn't scratch them off, but once you made a decision, scratched it off and see what it said, and then made a plan to get to the next part. So this video is very different to probably all the other videos I've done. It's a bit all over the place, but it does show my adventure across the Peak District to somewhere near Lincoln, as we were told. And I'd never been to the Peak District before. Absolutely love the Peak District. Absolutely love the Peak District. Would love to go back at a more leisurely pace. Just to throw out there, the mystery of the event, the kit list was wild. Like the mandatory kit was like, yeah, all normal, and then it had 9 £1 coins, a first class stamp, a bag of frazzles, a tin foil. Like it was just very random. I basically didn't use any of that during my event, but I did eat the frazzles on the way back on the train, so that was a plus. And I did need a first class stamp the other day, so you know, not all is lost. Hello, I have made it to Chapel, Live, or whatever it's called. I don't know. I've not heard anyone say the full name, but I've made it to Chapel. Made it to the Royal Oak Hotel and Restaurant because it's a 6-minute walk to the Scout Hall in the morning, so that's great. Honestly, trains are awful, but I've made it. I'm just gonna pack my bag again, like repack it, and then go to bed. It's very exciting. Some important prep, and then I'm gonna work out getting my stuff in my bag. Yes. Also, another fun fact is I have had to tape my toe because I have a massive split in the nail, and I don't know when I did it. I just know I would like it not to cause me any problems, so I have to tape it up. It seems to be going okay. It's been like it the last couple of days. Secret pre-event info. I'm just about ready to leave. Just gonna pop to the co-op to get some more food, and then yeah, 6 minutes walk to the Scout Hall where we start.
If you want to post about it on social media. Well, I'm off doing it on my own. Got our first card, so they gave us a instruction if we wanted to go to A or B, and it was either like follow instructions or basically don't from the start. But I feel like as an agent, if you're going out of HQ, you can't go the wrong way straight away because you know otherwise they'll be onto you. So I'm going southwest to Buxton, and then in 4 miles I can open the next envelope. But before we got going, I had to get a kilogram of weight to be like the device, so I got a bag of sugar. So yeah, that's in my bag and off we go. This way?
400 quid, staying 400 quid, where are you staying? That's just a travel license, how much?
Insanely scared of heights.
Yeah, don't look left then. It would be my recommendation at this stage. One that was on its own?
On its open after 4 miles.
Yeah, well, we're going that way because we're going into the valley, aren't we? And that is the Wire River.
Dropping into the valley. Hello. So the first envelope gave us an option and I chose drop into the valley, and then it said find running water and follow it east, so this is a bit east, roughly east, and then descend into running water, heading southeast, avoid road, you're aiming for the Wye River Valley. So I just need to kind of get to the river, I guess, which is down here. Water's down there. I'm on a path though, but I want to avoid it, so I need to get down.
Do that. That's, we've just done it.
Yeah.
We've already done it.
So you think, Dave?
I don't have a fucking clue what I'm doing. Probably will cry later. No, it's okay. I am going to go to Monsell Head. My second envelope, I decided to go see if there was some information, and it said near Monsell Head. So I'm going to head there, which is, I've done a route, it's like 8 miles. So I'm going to get there, but then there's a what 3 words, which will give me some more information. And then I'll see what happens when I get there. Yeah. Which I think actually these guys have also turned around and decided to go this way too. It's a wonderful place now. I feel a bit better now. I have a map, have a route where I'm going, so that's good. And then yeah, I'll get some more water when I can. I need something to eat as well. It's very easy to forget, but it's really pretty. Hello, sheepies. Rocky and hilly and slippy, and I just went the wrong way, and I've added so much on. It could have probably been an easier bit if I went the other way. That was the old railway tunnel I could have gone through. That would have been so much easier. Like, not a little bit, but like so much easier. I mean, I guess I wouldn't have got to do all those cool stepping stones. Could have done without them. So that makes sense because the benches are somewhere along here. Yeah, could have done that to begin with though, it would have been nice. I've
opened the next envelope and I've decided to stay via the old railway because it's faster, but I need to make note of the railway tunnels. I also bought the world's most expensive bottle of Coke, £3.10, and I filled up both my bottles and had a wee and talked to some people about what I was doing. And I still don't really know what I'm doing, so yeah, I'm going to go along here and then head into Bakewell. So follow the Monsall Trail into Bakewell. Tunnel number 2, Rasselbock Tunnel. Made a note. I'm going to run for it because it's nice and cool. So one of the things was there was a thing, a bench a mile west of the viaduct, but I don't, of the Monsall head one, and there is a bench there, but I couldn't see a QR code, so I don't know whether someone's already been and taken it, or I just can't see it, or it's not that bench, because I have no internet to look at the what 3 words. Ooh, QR code.
I guess it doesn't look like a bomb. Don't worry though, it's for testing drinking water in reservoirs. It's a pretty advanced piece of kit. I'll not keep you though. Long road ahead. Just need to decide where to go from here.
Oh, maybe that was where the bench was, but I don't know if there was anything there because I covered the QR code because I can't, because there was that. It's like a bomb. So I assume it was because that's where they were hanging out. But I don't know. Oh, maybe I just need to not waste some time and go get to the next point. Oh, I really did want to find it. But I did scratch off the bit that was like, oh, someone else has got it now. You really think they have? And I don't know. Then I don't know. Like I said, the QR code had more information, but that had literally no information to do with any drop. So, other than the fact it doesn't look like a bomb. It's worth it. Oh, I don't know. I just don't know. Oh, this must be Bakewell Station. So that's good. Yeah. Oh yes. Welcome to Bakewell Station. Just need to go into town now. And down into Bakewell town. I'll open my next envelope. Ooh, look at all these cakes. Had a lovely chat with some other fellow people. Now to leave Bakewell and make my way to Chatworth House, the next stately home. And that task I had to ask a local about going to, or a civilian, about going to Li something reservoir, and he was like, don't know. And I had to record it word for word, and that was the easiest word for word ever. He was like, I don't have a clue. Lady Bower? No, that's lots about LA. But there we go. It's 3 miles to the state home, and I can open the next envelope. Going to Chatworth. It's only 2.5 miles now, so that's good. People in that coffee shop were really nice. Heather gave me her number just in case I wanted it. Yeah, I went to Market Stall in Bakewell. Didn't get Bakewell, but he had loads of half price goods because it was the end of the day. And I was talking to him, I said, what would be good if it got squished? And he was like, oh, that's pretty good. And then I was like, And he went, oh, I'll give you this one too. And he threw in a free cake. So I just been eating a cinnamon swirl, which was very nice. Now on my way. Power plugged in, all good. Had some coordinates to cipher, so I think you've got to do it twice because it makes no sense otherwise. Don't do it to numbers, but I just want to get to the home, so I want to get a bit quicker or just move a bit further along in the story. Yeah. I need to do some more running, but this pack is absolutely shit for running for me, but I didn't have a bigger one, so I couldn't do anything else. Hello. Just under 2 miles to the house, and I've just come all up the hill. And the map shows it is all downhill, so I'm going to do some running. No, I'll do some more running. But the bottom of this next card says, open the checkpoint at your next natural stop. Perhaps you know, a stately home, but not after 6 hours. Who's doing it in 6 hours? Not till before or after 6 hours. There's so many lambs. Oh, they're so cute. Hello. I love the trails. I just chatted to David. He's walked from Dover. He's walked from Lewis in near Brighton, I think, or A Lewis, whatever. He's going from Lewis down south to Lewis up in Scotland. He's got to do it in 100 days. He's walking, and I've got his business card, which is a nice chat. It's really good. Ah, it's made my day. Well, actually, no, a lot of things have made my day, but oh, it was lovely. So I'm going to send him some information about the run afterwards because he was really interested in what we were doing. I mean, I'm still interested. I don't really know what I'm doing. Oh, look at that. I think I need to find some more plain water somewhere too at some point. I've still got another bottle, but just don't want to run out because I don't know how far I am between things. Oh, plant sale. Might just have to move. It's pretty up here. Not nicer than Kent. Now that's a stately home. Look at that. Wow. Huge. I'm going to find some shade and sit down. There's 10, so about halfway. Internal memo, classification removed. Deviation was not a navigation error. Kestrel was made a choice, not a mistake. Falcon is now active. The LI reservoir access logs have been requested from the branch. Do not approach from the corridor. The route is now considered redacted. Documents end. Remaining pages removed. Recovered internal memo source. Date redacted. Heron notified. Kestrel deviated deliberately. A name appears. Falcon. What do you believe Falcon is? Your answer depends how you reach the reservoir. So Falcon is a person who Kestrel trusts more than HQ. Falcon is a place that Kestrel has been aiming for the whole time. Falcon is a protocol or contingency already running. Open the next envelope upon arrival at the location revealed on this card. So now I just need to make a decision. Falcon is now active. So if it's active, I don't think it's a person. So I think it might, if it's active, I think it might be a protocol. But maybe it is a person. Oh, I don't know, I'll have a think. Okay, so I picked C, and it's a turn off all digital mapping and rely on a map and compass to get there. So I don't have a map, paper map, but I do have, I can do it without the location on. So it's just like a map on my phone. And I do have a compass, so I'm just gonna have a little look where it is and then be off on my way to Lineker Reservoir. Nice. Cool. Okay, there we go. Ooh, exciting. Okay, yeah, it said rely on paper or compass, so I'm going to turn off the location bit and do it as if it was a paper map and just work out where I am. I think that's a good plan. And it also says make notes of which way you're going, but obviously, or who made the decision, but obviously I'm making the decision. So yeah. Coolio. Let's go. Why is there so many steps and so hilly? Look at this. I think. Oh, actually, I don't really think. I've just got to get to the reservoir. I feel like I'm getting somewhere though, because it's like 5 out of about 10 cards, so that's good. Yeah, it's a bit risky. I know I'm talking at the same time. So I'm kind of going north-eastish, so that way. I want to get up to a road, and then from there, and I know exactly where I'll be on the map, and I just follow that along. All decisions made by me. It's fucking hell. Whoa! Hang on, you probably can't even see it. Sorry, I shouldn't swear. What a style that is! What is this? It's very pretty. You wouldn't believe we're near a road. I can hear a road though. That's good because I need to be near a road, and then I go along the road, and then to the left a bit, and then follow it down. Just like that, easy. Oh, I don't know. Oh, this is pretty. Hello, I've just been in the pub because I saw somebody else doing the race as well, which was good actually that I popped in because I did end up having some crisps, and I got some squash to put in my soft flask, and I filled up my other bottle with water. So that's good. And the crisps got eaten very, very quickly, but now I've got to go up this road with no footpath. The reservoir is somewhere over there. Somewhere over there. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Just go this way and then eventually I'll find the quarry. Not quarry. Whoops, I said a quarry today. I'll find the reservoir. It is going to get cold. It feels cold already. I'm making sure I'm not getting cold, so I've got another layer I can put on. Got like 2 layers, and the thermal and hat and gloves and buff and stuff. So and put on a pair of leggings, so it should be good actually. Should be okay. There's a horse. He's just staring at me. It scares me. I'm on my own. Look at him. That's better. I found a footpath again. Shouldn't be that far to the reservoir. I said that earlier, but I definitely think these are like the footpaths around it, near it to it. So yeah, it's gonna get dark soon though, so I do want to get there and open my next envelope before I can't see. Yay, a gate! That's got to be a reservoir. Look at all that water. Nice. Oh, for some reason I picked calling the device, which actually doesn't feel right at all. But luckily, because I've got to cool my device, it is in a dry bag, so that's good. So shall we dunk it in some water, because I can't pour it because I'm not gonna. Nice and cool. I think it was more likely he was searching for something or making contact with someone, but I've already scratched that off now, so we should move on. So Kestrel would have avoided Chesterfield town centre, just setting a life plan for hostile locals. Intel suggests he's feeling homesick. Head to your decoded coordinates and open the next envelope upon arrival. Hello, we are going to Smithy Pond pub in where's it called? Wingerworth. About 5 and a bit miles away, so good stuff. It's getting cold though, so gonna keep warm. Made it to Smithy Pond. This one says about a bus. So the options are: the bus is gone, go on foot faster, the bus is gone, hide. And I also got to confirm we're past the midpoint of your operation. Yes. No anomalies flagged yet. Confirm your object is your reply carried or missing. Intel points towards Kestrel, taking network of trails east towards another stately home. Open the next envelope when you arrive. Oh no! Oh buddy, it's a squished frog. I did see a sign to say there was frogs or toads. Oh, right, I'm heading up to Wingerford Castle. Not castle. I was just talking about castles. Church. To check basically, because you know someone's following me in the story, so better not be in real life. But there we go. Yes, put another layer on. So I've got my arm sleeves, another layer, and my windproof, my woolly hat now. Just charging my torch a bit whilst street lights, because apparently it doesn't like to hold charge or even charge. But I do have a second one, so it's okay. Made it to the church, and now I've got about 7 miles to Hardwick Hall. So yeah, we'll see how long that takes. Yeah, might need to get my gloves out because it's getting cold, but I did warm up because it was uphill. So yeah. Hello. Just getting scared of everything that looks like a cow, but they're not cows. Otherwise that'd be a really big one, like really big. I can hear the M1 though, so that's good. Getting close. It just needs to be the other side of the M1 for Hardwick Hall. Yeah, mile 1.4. I think I had to take some stones out my shoes. Yeah, it's there, and I've never been any happier to see a motorway. Hello. Just sorted the stone out that was in my little toe. And then Eric met me just as I crossed under the bridge, because the security at Hardwick don't really like people going that close, so he's just given a different route slightly further around. It's always National Trust security. Hello, envelope number 8. There's royalty on the front. Personal note, handwriting analyst consistent with Kestrel at 71% confidence. There is a threshold, it's not something that becomes quite honest. Ooh, Kestrel crossed the line without noticing. What did they do once they realised? They climbed, elevation cleared Kestrel's head, and they planned a new route and continued. Took cover and planned their next step. Kept moving as before, but went silent. I went to use the handrail and there was some poo on it. Like bird poo, I think. I don't know, I don't want to know. I'm gonna have one cold hand. Cause I can't wear it because I've touched my face or something. Hello, it's 4 in the morning. I'm now heading to Sherwood Pines. I stopped for too long and I'm quite cold, so I'm just gonna get moving to warm up. 24 hours? I just stopped at McDonald's for toilet, food and a drink. Still got the coffee, just finishing it off. Didn't quite realise how bad my hair looked until I went into the toilet. But there we go. Yes, to Sherwood Pines. Feel better now. I've gone straight through Mansfield city centre. It's flipping massive. Huge. So I was going to change my socks, but I only changed one because some absolute weirdo, not a strong enough word, came and sat next to me and said, if I paid you, would you put those feet on my thing? I was like, fucking hell. Like, what? So disgusting. And there's me literally just trying to get to Sherwood Pines. And then he was like, oh, are you legal? I was like, well, thank you for thinking I'm young enough. But like, fuck off. Like, honestly, why do people have to be like this? It's 6 in the morning. It's not even like a stupid time. Let's go into the light. 3.5 miles to somewhere in Sherwood, and basically left Mansfield now, thank God. And I thought I was going to have more trouble at like 1 in the morning, 11 at night. People in the pub at like 11 would just be finding it hilarious. I was sat next to a bin. Golf club, golf club, golf club. It's always a golf club. Generally just thought I was going to be stuck on that path till I got to the other end. Couldn't find a way up. But this one's a way up because it's got the telegraph poles. So I'm just following it up. And I hope that I get some signal or something. I have no idea what I'm doing, where I'm going or anything. I'm very fed up. Hello. So mostly why I'm fed up is because on the website it said it was a hard 30-hour cut-off, so that was 3 p.m. Unless I'm shit with maths, but that's 3 p.m. So I was like, oh, well, considering how far I said it was going to be in that, like, I'm never going to make it to wherever we're going, because I still don't know, because I don't know when to open my last envelope. I was like, I'm never going to make it, like, however many left, by 5. And then I messaged and I went, surely I won't make it, like there's not enough time. And he went, oh, you got to finish by 9 p.m. tonight. Like, that changes everything. And I would have charged my head torch because it's going to start getting dark. Well, hopefully I'll be finished before then. But like, I've got 22 miles to do before 9 p.m. and that's like more doable. But at least I could have known that, whereas I thought it was 3 p.m. That's really sad. They're all really young. Like, I'm older than all of them now. That's bonkers. Wow. Oh, they're Lake Treston Island. Wow. Hello. I was thinking of going off trail, but then I was like, I'm just going to go on the road because probably not what Kestrel would have done, but I want to get there quicker. So, and this road is a quieter road than that other one, so I won't cry on it this time. I can find a drink. Oh, I think there's like pubs, so definitely go there. I've just gone in the fanciest place ever to get some water. Fine dining, that is. This path's really horrible, look at it. Say hello, Abby.
Hello, Abby.
Abby's on the phone to me for a little bit. But yes, I also stopped in the plough-in. Seemed a bit of a better one for me to get a Coke and some crisps in, unlike the other one. It was a bit too fancy. We'll walk. I had a wee, and then I bent over and my power bank fell out and into the wee. Only a little bit of it, but still enough. Ugh. Less than a mile to Kelham, and then when I get there, I'm going to plot to Stamford Bridge. But I do need more water again because it's just so hot. Would like something more substantial to eat too, but probably not going to find that because I've got loads of sweet stuff, but I don't really want sweet stuff. Yeah, so let's get to Kelham and then set a plan. Yes, there's another pub. I'm going to get another Coke, I'm going to get some water, and I'm going to have a wee. Another wee. At least I'm drinking more though. Can't see the footpath again. Right, so game plan. Got about 10, just over 10 miles, going into Newark and out again to Stapleford Bridge, which is where I need to go, and that is 11 miles. Well, it was 11 miles. Yes, and I've stopped at the pub, got water and another Coke and stuff, and some different crisps. The other ones are too fancy. But yeah, it's might actually be a chance of doing this now, but only because we've got so much more time, because they said I've got to do it till 9. Oh. But I can't get to the bridge because of the big dip. But I think it's around these trees, but that wasn't where my thing was taking me. Oh. Okay. Oh no, there's a bridge. Oh, so dramatic, Beth. God. Than 10 miles to the bridge. Yeah. It looks quite nice. It's got a castle. Well, it's got scaffolding on. Oh look, more scaffolding. Around Coddington. Got about 5 miles till get to the bridge. I'm so close. So close. No, that's true. Hang on, I'm going to film a video clip. There's so many bitey things in the woods and I keep getting bitten. But I've got 2.2 miles until I get to the bridge. So close to the bridge. Less than 2 miles. Less than 2 miles. And I get my last envelope and I'm nearly finished. God, what a couple of days. Could do with a cup of tea. Oh my gosh, look at those little lambs. Oh, look at them. Thank you. Oh, you're so cute. Just got licked by a cow. I had to tell him to stop. Someone said they were like big dogs. They are, aren't they? I want to get out this field. I did just run out that field pretty quick. I've got about 0.9 miles to get to the bridge. Somewhere over there. Welcome to Stapleford Village. I got my last envelope. I've got 2 miles. About 2 miles to the village hall in the next village. Woo! Let's go. I said that and I didn't move any quicker. They smell nice though. Don't know what they are. Just gotta get to the next village. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm so close. I'm so close. Don't even know how far I've been. So close. Why was finding a village hall so hard? It's a tiny village. Oh look, it's really obvious.
Done!
Almost there!
This is the real finish line.
We promise!
There's a flag and chairs.
Why was finding a village hall so hard? It's a tiny village.
It's right here.
Oh look, it's really obvious.
Congratulations!
What 2 days.
How you feeling?
Alright, anyhow.
Yeah?
Not doing it again right now though.
Yeah, you don't turn around and run back.
Run home.
No, this is the end. This is it.
The end.
Yeah.
In the end, my watch ran out of battery and I had to put 2 files together, but it did tell me that I'd run 86 miles. And I did get to 86 miles last time, so I hope when I try my next long run, it will be a bit more than 86 miles. But I did 86 miles, apparently. And it did take way longer than I thought, and I did genuinely cry for like 2 miles because I was tired and I just had no idea really what I was doing. Or what was going on. At the first bit there seemed to be lots of like envelopes to open and it was quite quick and you knew where you were and there's more direction. In the later bit there was less direction and you kind of just had to get to places. But yeah, apart from my crying for 2 miles, which I then passed some hikers who all were like, good morning, good morning, good morning, and you just can't help but laugh, can you, when you're saying it like 15 times for a whole group to go past. It was also really hot. Like, I'm hot. It's really hot now when I'm filming this, but we hadn't had much heat before then, and then it was suddenly quite hot. And as it was all self-supported and self-navigated, I ended up going into so many pubs to get water. Didn't realise how a state I looked until I'd looked in a bathroom mirror. But I'd stop in like all the pubs to get water. I did run out of water a lot as well. So that's something to know. And the bag I had, I actually really don't like, but because it was self-supported, I thought, and I didn't want to get cold at night, I took more stuff than I would have done, and it wasn't as good. Not a bag I'd probably use again in a hurry. So I might have been the very last person to finish, the very end. But apart from that, I was also the only solo female finisher, so that's nice. And Eric and Jonathan were amazing at Rasselbock, and various points through when they were just passing by, they would come and check that I was okay, especially when it was dark. And then there was a bit where Eric was giving me directions to go a different way to make sure I didn't upset the security at one place. And then at the end, they were cheering me in, which was lovely. Got that nice little video. But yeah, I definitely would do more of their events if I lived closer. But I very much convinced I came the furthest to their event. But it was so good and so fun, and I would think I would have loved to have done it with someone else. I think I would have added so much more to it, because a lot of the tasks were group based, but also it was a challenge, and it just showed that I could do it, and I did do it. And yeah, it was incredible. Honestly, the whole thing was absolutely incredible, and yeah, absolutely loved it. And it all doesn't seem quite real that I just went and did like a good 80+ miles across like a bit of area I've never been to before, all self-supported, self-navigated. Yeah, and I survived. But it was the strangest weekend I'd ever had, but also probably one of the best running weekends I've ever had. It was so different to anything else I'd ever done, and I'd definitely love to do something similar, but maybe over a shorter distance. But yeah, totally recommend any super secret test events. You never know what could happen. Oh, and the trophy at the end was whatever object we carried, we got it engraved, and I picked a bag of sugar, and that doesn't engrave well. But James, my partner, is very nice, and he had contacted Eric and Jonathan, and they had sent me a engraved rock in the post, which I'll put a picture here. So I do have an engraved rock. I did weigh it though. It is only 800 grams. It should have been a kilogram. But no, it was lovely. They sent it in the post, and it was really unexpected. So now I have a rock. I am the proud owner of a rock. But yeah, it was good. And I hope this video was alright.